right, everybody, welcome back to another video here on Financial Friends. Today we are going to be discussing my favorite bank accounts for the year 2022. There's going to be 3 bank accounts. Thank you all for joining me on this video. I hope that you can learn something and take something away from it. I would greatly appreciate if you could go ahead right now and just hit that like button down below. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, and who knows, maybe you'll be able to learn something and start a new bank account after this video. So I greatly appreciate you hitting that like button and pushing this video to more people. And if you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing. I think there's 75% of you viewing this video right now are not subscribed. So hit that subscribe button, help the friend group grow, and let's go ahead and get into today's video. So first question you're probably all wondering is, I mentioned 3 banks. Why in the world would you ever use 3 banks? Well, there's 3 reasons very conveniently for that. Number 1 is going to be to diversify to limit my risk. So we all talk about in stocks and cryptocurrencies and other things like that. Let's diversify our holdings. Diversify, diversify, diversify. Well, what does that do? It limits your risk. And so in this age of digital and bank accounts and online and all that type of stuff, there are things that can happen with your bank accounts. All 3 of the banks we're covering today are FDIC insured. That doesn't mean that someone couldn't hack. That doesn't mean the website couldn't go down. That doesn't mean their debit card or credit card or any of these other services couldn't go down for a period of time. And therefore, we're limiting our risk from keeping all of our funds in one place. Number 2 is so that we can separate funds to save for a different reason. Now, you will be able to see in the video that there are features within these banks that allow you to separate one savings account into different reasons or different savings goals. Still, having funds in different accounts for different overall or overarching purposes is fantastic. And number 3, you have different access points. For the same reason you can limit risk with, something faulting on their end, you also can limit or create more access points to your cash via different debit, credit cards, wire transfers, whatever it might be. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first one, which is going to be Yotta Bank or Yotta Savings. Fantastic. Let's dive into what it looks like. So first things first, you're going to be greeted with this page of how much cash you have in the account and this week's picks. And really it's going to be this. You're going to scroll down a little bit. You're going to see this ticket. And every $25 that you save in this account, you do earn a ticket. That ticket is going to be, and look, just like this. You're going to see, all the different numbers that you have selected for this week. And as you match different balls or different Yotta balls that drop every single night, and then the kicker or the final Yotta ball on Sunday, you earn different rewards. So you can see here that I have a core account balance and a crypto yield balance, which this crypto yield allows you to, for every $10, earn a ticket, which is fantastic. Scroll down a little further. You could see here, this is my balance. This is the kind of history of my balance, so to speak, with that, again, the core account and the crypto yield. And here are my APYs that I have earned. So in February, I earned 11.58% APY, and in March, I earned 11.32. That completely blows out things, and it actually blows out my returns within stocks for those months, which is insane. You can see my prize of $7.50 on March 20th and $7.75 on March 27th. Overall, I've won about $80 in prizes, and the savings reward, or this is the base APY of 0.2%, is featured here. Now, your APY is going to fluctuate depending on your prizes, but you are going to get that core 0.2% no matter what, which is not fantastic. It's not top of the line, but it's not terrible either, and you're obviously going to be earning some rewards as well. If you want to join Yotta Bank, I'll have a referral link down below. It helps me out a ton if you use that, so go ahead and check it out. But continuing on, you can see here there is pool play. So if you want to put up, $500 of your money and $500 of your friend's money, then you would now have together 1,000 tickets, and you could split rewards 50-50. Another cool way to just be interactive on this platform or with this bank. You see, I have a few different friends added here. You can see their luck levels throughout the week, right? How are they doing? Are they matching numbers or not? I currently have the worst luck level, and a couple of my friends have 50. One has 66. The platform also offers a credit or debit card. So I personally have the credit card option, and your credit limit is how much money you have in there. They offer lucky swipes where you have a 1 in 50, depending on, some other perks, or normally a 1 in 100 chance of just swiping, and whatever purchase it is free. Imagine that. You pay rent with the card, you get some, you fill up your tank nowadays with that card, and boom, everything is free. That would be fantastic. But just some great perks overall with this account. So go ahead, like I said, link down below, check it out. This video is in no particular order, but I love Yotta Bank. Second on the list is, again, not number 2, but second is Ally Bank. Fantastic bank. So here's the first thing. You pull up your account. It's not going to be glamorous. It's not going to be super pretty, but it's going to be a bank account that you can rely on and that is consistent. I've had fantastic luck with Ally Bank for, I think, over a year or so now. They've always been there. You can call. Their support is ready. They're able to help you. Everything has been smooth. I've gotten checks from them in the mail, a debit card from them in the mail. It's been great. They link to everything. Perfect. Here's just a normal, 2 accounts. You have your checking, which earns 0.1% APY, and the savings account, which earns 0.5% APY. You could also see here kind of how your balances are divided up. Move into the checking account, you can do transfers, deposit checks, send money via Zelle. It's pretty much like everything you would get from a standard bank or credit union, just on your phone and online with a much higher APY. You can also have, use or manage or do whatever you need to do with the debit card that is linked to the checking account here. Search transactions and such, and transactions just show up like normal, just in any other account. And then you can also see here, same screen. This is for the savings account though. You can kind of see how your money is growing, and then you can organize using buckets. This is again the way that you can divide up your funds amongst amongst your savings account. Here's what that's going to look like. You have core savings. You can do, I have one that's named. It's named Stash. You can separate it from your school or vacations you're saving for, vehicles, tax payments, rainy day fund. There's a bunch of different options in there. And you can even customize how money comes out of the accounts, how money goes into the accounts, and where the interest that's gained is paid. And again, I just wanted to point out with this image here, there's going to be a 0.5% APY on those savings accounts. And Ally offers a ton of other products too. They have trading, they have portfolios, or robo portfolios rather, savings, IRAs, CDs, checking accounts, mortgages, and refinance those mortgages as well. So check out Ally Bank. No link, nothing like that, but it's definitely worth a try. If you're looking for just a stable, consistent, solid bank, Ally Bank's definitely going to be the one for you. And a new bank on the list, finally becoming a bank. I do own some stock in Sofi, so I love the company, but Sofi Bank. This is the interface rather with Sofi. This is the landing page. You're going to see everything, your credit score, your relay connections, your investing accounts, your credit card stuff, and your banking information all in one place. You're going to see news about what stocks you're holding. It's fantastic. Click into the banking section here, and you're going to see your 2 accounts. Now, I currently do have a checking and a savings. I withdrew a good chunk of the money to invest, and that's why I love to put money on SoFi. I can pay my credit card off with it if I have it in there. I can invest with it if I want in both cryptocurrency and my Roth IRAs, in my active managed portfolios, and everything. It's just a great experience overall. I haven't switched over to direct deposit. I like that to go to Ally because it links to everything and it's easy to access, but again, they are offering, if you do have a qualifying direct deposit, a 1% APY. Fantastic. 1% is much higher than Ally. Why are they able to do this? They're tech-focused, tech-first, and they're really trying to attract some people to their new banking platform. So I'm really looking forward to potentially switching over to SoFi at some point, but I will have a link again below to hopefully sign up or get some type of reward for SoFi, so check that down below in the description. But if you pull up your savings account, it's really a very similar interface. Deposit, transfer, the vaults, which we're going to go over here in a second, are these. You can split up your, savings amongst different categories. It's really a pretty basic feature that really everybody offers at this point. Yotta does offer it. I didn't showcase it, but they do offer it. And then they also have autosave and roundups, things that allow you to automatically pull funds and save for you, round up purchases to the nearest dollar and save that change. These features are really, they're everywhere. They're offered at Yotta Bank. They're also offered at Ally Bank. They're offered here too. Now, my favorite thing that I have with SoFi is a credit card. And it's not completely correlated to the account, but it is in certain ways. As I spend that money, like I said, I could pay the credit card off directly through the app, or I can pay linking my Ally account, which is what I currently do at the moment. But you can see that every purchase earns you 2% back. So I did get some gas here, got 2% back, got 80 points. Then going to the grocery store, I had to pick up a couple of things one night, or 2 separate nights, whatever it was, earned 2% back, and then I earned some ambassador points. I'm a SoFi ambassador, so a little bit biased, but it's still a fantastic product. And then I logged in for 7 days in a row and earned 10 points there. And you could clearly see here, you can actually redeem this stuff back to your active investing account, your crypto accounts, your bank accounts, savings or checking, or for half the value of the points, pay the credit card off with the points that you're spending on it. It's a fantastic product. You can also, for $1 for every 100 points, pay off your personal loans, pay off your student loans. It's a great way to integrate all of the different products that they offer over at SoFi. So this was it. Quick, concise, to the point, showcasing the interfaces of these apps. I know we all use our cell phones now. Every once in a while, I'll log on the computer, but really, you're going to want your bank right at the touch of your fingers. So if one of these stood out to you, if you really like them, comment down below. I also would love to hear what savings accounts or bank accounts, checking accounts do you have at the moment, and will you be switching over to any of these? Leave that all down below in the comments. If you've made it to the very, very end, also comment cheesecake down below. I'd be interested to see if anyone made it to this point. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for clicking that like button and the subscription button with the little bell next to it so you're notified, and I hope that you all have a great day.